There are two major factors that affect how long we live: stress and food, specifically the amount of stress that we have and the types of food that we eat. Stress is more difficult to manage, but what we put into our mouths is a choice that we can consciously control. Genetically modified foods are becoming a bigger part of our society today. GMO foods seem to be near a state of perfection. They provide us with more yields for our ever-growing population, more variety across the seasons, and can even add more nutrients in each food. But there's just one big problem. We are tampering with nature. The potential and possible consequences are unknown. As a vegan, I have to constantly wonder whether my choice is right at all, because I'm eating more grains and fruits and vegetables that are or have been genetically modified. Why are genetically modified foods becoming more and more common? Essentially, it's because the majority of city dwellers have little or no idea about what GMO entails and its labeling laws. They look at a food and if it looks like food, they eat it. Hey, I was one of those people before as well. It is impossible and improbable for many to assess the molecular content of what we eat, such as the possibility that a fish gene has been spliced into a tomato. There are no longer seasons of growth. Foods have been genetically modified to be available all year round. The celebration of food is dying because of the convenience and availability of food, which is paradoxically a detriment. Today, a vast variety of foods seem to just appear at our supermarket every day of the year, and my generation has never gotten to experience the social aspect of buying groceries. Why is this aspect important? Well, it gives people the right to know how their food is grown and processed. I've seen countless videos of children being unable to identify the most common of vegetables. The image of a farm today are factory farms. The beauty and miracle of sprouting and flowering plants from the soil and the gratitude for our Earth's provision of food has been pushed aside now that everything is instant and exploited for maximum efficiency. I am a supporter of farmers markets in Vancouver not only because of the locally grown initiative and the shift towards organic growing, but because they promote the social interactions between food growers and consumers. People get to know their food. I remember when I returned to my hometown in China a few years ago. I accompanied my grandmother to go grocery shopping at the market. Everywhere I look there are buyers bargaining with sellers, people catching up with each other, and just a good-natured socializing buzz in the air. When I came back to Vancouver, I had a sharp realization of how different our food society is, right when I walked into the local Safeway store. Pick what you want, pay, and get out. No interactions with people at all, other than the occasional smile to another shopper in the same aisle. There are even self-checkouts, which further limit contact with anybody. Because we spend so much time shopping for groceries, this is a problem because we are not only becoming more distant from our food, but also our own neighbors. There needs to be more of a celebration of food, and that is what I hope to see changed in Vancouver. The city of Vancouver has already done a fabulous job of making farmers markets and gardening resources available, but there needs to be a promotion of the social aspect of food buying, preparation, and enjoyment. Fundamentally, we need to slow down and appreciate our food. What I want to see started in Vancouver is a food festival, where people can be educated about organics, GMOs, urban gardening, and different eating lifestyles such as veganism. I imagine the event to be similar to Car Free Day. It will definitely open the city's eyes about how our relationship with food can create environmental, social, and health changes.